Hi everyone, I'm going to review what Sanne Vloet eats in a day to detox.
It's really hot. It's really hot, baby. Really hot.
Oh. Oh. Way too skinny. Stick figure.
Good morning guys, welcome back to a new video. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. Can I still say Merry Christmas? I think so, yes. And I kind of want to like eat very clean and like reflush my body system.
Makes sense.
So yeah, it's early in the morning and the first thing I start with is just some pure,
lemon water?
Lemon juice. I was about to say lime, but lemon juice. Oh, have you ever seen those like little videos of these babies they give lemons, like they're all squeezing? So the reason why to drink lemon juice early, first thing in the morning, is it just really helps with your digestive system. And some people also put it in like hot water. I don't personally really love it, but you can do that as well. Also, what I'm going to start with is,
the reason babies or any humans make that face is because it's extremely acidic.
I almost drink like one of these bottles like in the morning, and especially when I'm detoxing, I drink so much water to like flush everything out.
Flush what out?
There we go. So normally I will
The only thing you will
drink,
flush out will be
like, a cup
some
of
minerals,
coffee
that's
or,
it.
like, a matcha latte in the
Nutrients.
morning. But because we're doing a detox, I am drinking tea today. Maybe I'd take a matcha without like any milk.
That makes no sense at all. Tea is made from green leaves or other herbs, for example, which are all extremely toxic. They will not help you to detox, you will be putting toxins into your body. Also, there's a lot of heavy metals which are extremely toxic for your body, such as lead, in tea nowadays.
But I'm gonna drink a little green tea. I am going to bring my package to the office and get a little bit of work done, and then I will see you guys for breakfast again.
It even looks toxic. God, you're naive.
For breakfast, we're going to make an hydrating and detoxifying smoothie. We start with a bunch of frozen kale, some frozen spinach, and frozen pineapple. I like to use frozen veggies because you will not taste the raw veggies into your smoothie.
Because you will not taste raw veggies into your smoothie? Okay, the English is pretty bad, but I think that she means that you won't be able to taste the veggies. Which says everything. Of course, no human being wants to taste vegetables, seeing as they are toxic. These cultivated vegetables are not as toxic as the wild, actual natural plants because you would die from eating them, but they are still toxic, and this is why we don't want to taste them, because we taste the toxins. She admits that she doesn't want to eat them. And that's just common sense, obviously. They are not detoxifying. Your body will have an immune response and try to detox the toxins from the vegetables.
I squeeze half a lemon and I add 1 inch of fresh peeled ginger. The ginger really helps to detox the body and will give the smoothie a very fresh taste. Then I add 1.5 cup.
There's absolutely no proof for any of that. Ginger is also toxic. This is why you lose so little of it. If you would use this much ginger, you would get extremely sick because of how toxic it is. As I said, your body will detox from the ginger, which is what the scientists see when you eat ginger. You have an immune response because of the ginger. There's no proof that it gets rid of anything in the body except for the toxins that you eat, which are in the ginger.
Of coconut water for extra hydration. I mix everything into a NutriBullet and it's ready.
What a slave.
And ta-da!
Looks like toxic soil and sludge.
Finished. It is so fresh, it's almost like a summer smoothie, but it's also perfect if you want to do a detox, and especially with the ginger in there and like with the coconut water, hydrates.
You don't even eat
really
anything the
feel
whole
like
day. You're
cleans
simply
up your
promoting
body.
infertility and
Besides
starvation
this
for women.
breakfast,
That's
I
it.
am
That's all that I
also
see.
going to have a little bit of this coconut, the coconut called Probiotic coconut yogurt, and this is mango, and you're only supposed to have like a couple spoons of this. And
Why?
with the probiotics, this is really like recovering your gut and restoring it, so I feel this is like really good for like little.
Why would you need to recover your gut? The reason is obviously because you consume tons of antibiotics from these vegetables. It's absolutely clear. You probably have a lot of digestive issues, and this is why you do these detox days. This is making it way worse. And the reason vegans eat coconut and all of these fake yogurts is because they crave animal fat. She especially, obviously, because she's just absolutely starved. Anybody can see that.
So, yeah, for the detox plan.
You're starving.
So guys, I just finished my little Pilates class, and for lunch we're gonna make a detox salad with obviously
Stop using your detox. It's just cringy and fake.
I feel the whole kale trend started
Just a joke.
Started in the US, if I'm right, maybe LA. Anyway, we're gonna use like a ginger turmeric dressing, because like turmeric is very like anti-inflammatory. You guys know how much I love
It's
that.
extremely pro-inflammatory because of how
Like
toxic
a very
it
light
is.
salad, but very delicious. So let's go. Boil some water and add the broccoli in here. You can also eat this raw, but that's not really my favorite because it's quite harsh on the stomach. We're gonna start to make the...
That's exactly what I mean. And of course, this is why vegans cook vegetables. They are extremely hard on the stomach because there's tons of toxins and fiber. Fiber is indigestible. Humans are not supposed to eat plants. In nature, we eat mostly raw meat and drink blood, which is perfectly digested seeing as it has no fiber. Cellulose, for example. We can't do anything with it.
Dressing for the salad. I grab a little bowl and add 4 spoons of olive oil. Then I add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon
To cover up
of
the
turmeric,
taste. That's why she adds the
pinch
maple
of
syrup.
salt, and you need to add pepper to boost the turmeric.
What?
Squeeze half a lime and add some grated fresh peeled ginger. Mince 1 garlic clove in fine pieces and mix everything together. The
You're
dressing
destroying
is
your
ready.
body.
Grab a big
And you're
bowl
promoting
and put
it.
a bunch of kale in there. Take off some of the stems. Add some olive oil and add a pinch of salt and massage everything together.
Why? I don't get it.
This step is very important because the kale will be soft and much easier and tastier to digest.
Tastier
Then
to
we're gonna grab
digest.
2 big carrots and peel them with a peeler. Grab 2 radishes and slice these up. For fresh herbs, we're gonna use some fresh mint and cilantro. Cut these up in small pieces.
Again, she uses the radish because when you eat all of this toxic stuff, which is acidic, for example, full of the anti-nutrients, the body detoxes, you get hot flushes and whatnot, maybe even fever from it. And this is why they believe that it's somehow getting rid of some mysterious toxins in the body. Absolute delusion, mental illness.
And we're adding some extra shredded cabbage. Pour the dressing on top and mix everything together.
Disgusting.
The greener the salad, the more antioxidants it has. I add some raw cashews and it's all...
Alright, that's another misconception. There are no antioxidants that are beneficial for the human body in plants. The antioxidants are there to protect the plants, obviously. Everybody understands this except for some vegans who believe that antioxidants are there to benefit humans somehow magically with no explanation whatsoever. Also, it says raw cashews. if they are raw, then they are extremely toxic. This is why they don't sell raw cashews. So I don't know what she means. Also, there's avocado. Again, she's craving fat. Avocado simply has some plant oils. It doesn't do anything for the human body because you need saturated animal fat. You try to replace it with avocado, nut butters and whatnot. That's what vegans do. That's why also the cashews. But that doesn't do anything. Polyunsaturated, maybe some monounsaturated oils are useless.
All done. Ta-da! Okay, my huge kale salad is ready. As you can see,
She's gonna be farting the whole
day.
day. 100% guaranteed.
I don't wanna be hungry within like half an hour. It is very important though that you're massaging the kale, otherwise it can be like very raw and like very like harsh on your stomach. And it's actually really weird because I've tried to make this at home in Holland. I'm trying to drink like a lot of water today. First of all, just like flushes everything out, really like detoxes. It hydrates me again.
That makes no
because
sense.
after like flying, sometimes I forget to drink. It's such a boring tip, but it actually really works. Also, it keeps you a little bit full while you're on a detox day.
You simply have an eating
Obviously, I eat
disorder.
like a little bit less and very clean. So I might be like a little bit more hungry. So when you drink a lot of water, it kind of like helps a little bit. I never do that, a soup for dinner, but I feel when I do a detox day, I actually do. I don't do just like a veggie soup. I like to put a little protein there, like chickpeas or quinoa, to make it like filling, because you don't want to like go to bed starving. So
You're starving the whole day. What are you talking
soup.
about?
So we're going to start with cutting up some veggies. Mince 3 garlic cloves into small pieces. Then
Garlic is one of the most toxic ingredients she's used yet in the day. Sweet potatoes are high in oxalates again.
Cut it up in half and in small cubes.
The kidneys will be ruined.
Then we're going to grab one big yellow onion and we're going to cut this in small pieces as well. Grab a big pan and put this on a high heat. Add the olive oil and wait until it's hot.
She hasn't used anything today that isn't toxic.
Then add the onion, carrot
Really?
and 1 cup of celery. This is more or less 3 sticks. Add 1 liter of vegetable broth. 1 can of chickpeas. Make sure to rinse these off before you add them. I add 1 diced tomato without the skin. 1/4 cup of quinoa. Mix
Vegetable
everything
broth,
and add
the
some
chickpeas.
fresh
This is
thyme
a
and fresh
typical
rosemary.
meat
You
replacement
can take
meal
these
for
stems out
vegans.
after the soup is done, but it really
The
helps
colors,
with the
they
flavor.
try to
And we're
imitate
going
the
to add some
consistency.
pepper. Let this cook for about 15 to 20 minutes until everything is soft and tender.
Soft and
In
tender.
the last 5 minutes,
Because you don't
I
want to
add
eat it
some
raw.
extra kale and wait until it's soft.
What a joke.
And then the soup is ready.
Incredibly
Eating, baby.
disgusting.
My butternut squash, sweet potato, quinoa, vegetable.
Butternut. That's because you want butter.
Vegetable.
No, it's vegetables.
It's so vegetable. So hot, but it's so good.
So good.
Today's menu was not one of my average menus because today I ate very clean. Also, we like soup and dinner and a
What does
kale
clean
salad.
mean?
Normally I eat a little bit more like nut butters, nut milk.
Alright, there's nothing healthy about it. Mush of anti-nutrients, toxins, indigestible fiber, nothing. It was just a meat replacement meal. And there's nothing clean about it. I don't get what vegans mean. Of course, if you eat processed food and if you see nut butters as unclean, blah blah blah, if you have a mindset like that, then I can understand why you call the other stuff unclean and this is now clean eating. But really, it's just a really toxic eating. And what you should be eating, naturally, of course, would be raw meat, as I talked about before. And then, of course, you wouldn't feel as depressed and you wouldn't have all the bloating and everything, which is an obvious problem for you, which you would never admit, but whatever. Vegetables are indigestible and all of this stuff that you ate, especially the salad, is going to upset your GI tract big time. Plants don't have over 50 nutrients. She's promoting malnutrition. She probably has a lot of women who watch her videos who will become infertile, have bloating all day long, acid reflux and whatnot, just tons of problems. And once the gut is destroyed, you slowly become mentally ill, and then you don't understand, why do I feel depressed? Why do I feel so bad all day long? I'm eating the best diet ever. The government says that we should eat mostly plants, grains, vegetables are healthy, fruit, and so on. Sugar, fiber, anti-nutrients all day long. You never stop and think that you should eat your natural diet, which is raw meat, because most people grow up eating cooked meat, which is of course not as appealing, with the brown crust that doesn't seem very clean. But if you eat raw meat, it changes everything. So this is why all of these women who watch our videos will not be able to figure out what's going on. I'm doing everything right, when actually they should just eat some raw meat and they would feel as good as they never did before. Thanks for watching.